going out to all my gay folks. Who are we? I don't know. Yeah, anybody know? But we coming up. Yeah. They call me JenRO, known as a lesbian dyke. Yeah, taking the ladies and rocking the mic. To all my dykes in the house from left to right. Poppin' collars, playing girlies in, it's alright. My gay boys making noise, booty hopping the place.
You know, I lived here all my life. I've lived in New York for a little while, but I was born and raised in the Bay Area though. It was hard at first because, you know, I'm young, I didn't know what people were gonna say. But even before I knew I was queer, I was the type of person I didn't really care what people thought. So then when I found that out, I'm like, man, I don't care what people think, but why am I tripping off of, you know, what they gonna think of who I like, you know? I grew up in hip hop, you know, my whole life. Ever since I was born, I've been listening to hip hop, that's all I knew, you know, so, you know, I really started writing when I was young, like elementary school, I was into writing, you know, my little diary and stuff like that. So, you know, and after middle school, I started making like poems and turning that into raps. You know, first time I performed a rap was like when I was 10, but I really started performing when I was like 15, 16, started actually going on stage, you know, and actually, you know, working crowds and stuff like that. I never really did what they call now, they label it gay hip hop or whatever. I never labeled it like that because I didn't even know gay people when I started rapping. You know, I started rapping before I even knew I was gay. So it just ended up coming out of my lyrics eventually because that's who I am and I'm gonna rap about what I'm about and what I do and who I see and who I like. And, you know, I'll be on stage and, you know, ask the dudes, I'll be like, yeah, you know, who likes females up in here? All dudes like, yeah. I'll be like, yeah, me too. You know, and they're like, yeah. Most rappers, I think, you know, they respect me because I'm a female putting it down. You know, and it's not like I just started rapping. I've been doing this, you know, for years since I was a youngster. So, you know, so I get my propers, and of course there's gonna be some haters that are like, oh, you know, who is this dyke trying to rap or whatever, but that don't really faze me because usually people who say that are people who ain't really doing nothing or they just, you know, trying to hate. 10, 15 years, you know, you can never know for sure, but I definitely hope to be somewhere, you know, advanced than where I am now, you know, hopefully on a radio, mainstream, you know, I'm supposed to be shooting a music video next month, so, you know, hopefully getting some airplay and shoot all over, just representing for the Bay, representing for gay folks, representing for folks of color, representing for women, representing for youth, you know. Just, you know, I hope to be far with my own record label and, you know, pushing hella units. Yeah, what's going on? This is JenRO. I just want to give a big shout out to the Bay youngsters out here in the Bay, you know what I'm saying?